Welcome to Reality Press, your most trusted source for breaking royal news and exclusive updates. I'm your host, and tonight we bring you a story that's shaking the foundations of the British monarchy. King Charles has just signed a new rule that could change everything for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's children. This is history in the making, and you're watching it unfold right here on Reality Press. King Charles just signed off on a brand new rule, one that would change the future of the royal family forever. The rule is simple, but its impact hit like an earthquake. Any child who wants to stay in the royal line of succession must be raised full-time in the United Kingdom under direct royal supervision. No exceptions, no shortcuts, no special treatment. And the moment that rule was revealed, everyone knew exactly who it affected first. Archie and Liette, Harry and Meghan's two children, born and raised thousands of miles away in California, instantly fell outside the requirement. They have never attended royal traditions, never lived inside the palace structure, and have no real connection to day-to-day royal life. Inside royal circles, sources whispered that this wasn't just a routine update. It was a message that the monarchy was moving on, a message that the next generation, or at least some of it, would be chosen carefully. And for Meghan Markle, this hit deeper than anyone else, because for her, this wasn't just about titles. It was about belonging. It was about recognition. It was about making sure her children were seen as part of the story she believed they deserved to inherit. But this rule told her something she never expected to hear so plainly. The monarchy decides who belongs, not her. And this was only the beginning. Make sure to subscribe to Reality Press right now and hit that like button to stay updated on this breaking story. Before the dust even settled, another shockwave hit. King Charles introduced a second rule, and this one cut even sharper. Only the children of active working royals will stay in the line of succession. In other words, only the children of royals who show up for duty, serve the crown, and represent the monarchy would hold their place. Harry and Meghan stepped back from royal duties in 2020. They made a choice, freedom over royalty. And now, years later, that choice had come full circle. Their children no longer fit the new system. Behind palace doors, advisors described it as a structural update, a clean, organized way to slim down the monarchy and protect its future. But in Montecito, sources say it felt like something else entirely. A quiet punishment, a stripping away of the last thread connecting Meghan's family to the crown, a reminder that decisions have consequences, and a warning that the royal family was no longer willing to bend or twist the rules to keep the Sussex branch included. This wasn't personal, the palace insisted, but to Meghan, it was impossible to see it any other way, because for the second time in a matter of days, a rule had been written that pointed directly at her children, and it was written in permanent ink. Just when it seemed the situation couldn't escalate more, another move emerged from inside the palace. This one, quieter, colder, and far more unsettling. A formal clarity review. Normally, these reviews are simple checkups, small teams verifying paperwork or updating records behind the scenes. But this one was different from the start. According to insiders, the people assigned to this review weren't just office staff or archivists. They were constitutional experts, legal advisors, historians, palace officials specializing in succession law. That combination only appears when something is seriously disputed or when a situation holds long-term consequences for the crown. The reviews focus everything connected to Harry, Meghan, and their children. Birth documentation, medical confirmations, paperwork that should have moved automatically but didn't, timelines surrounding their departure, eligibility requirements that were never tested before. It wasn't a hostile investigation, but it was thorough, detailed, methodical, the kind of review that slowly removes anything uncertain and reveals anything that doesn't add up. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Reality Press for more exclusive royal investigations. As the monarchy tightens its rules, another force rises behind the scenes. Prince William. For years, he stood quietly in the background, learning from his grandmother, watching his father prepare for the crown, and studying every political storm the monarchy survived. But now, insiders say William has stepped into a far more decisive role. He is no longer simply the future king. He is becoming the protector of the institution. Sources close to the palace claim William has little patience for anything that threatens the stability of the family or the legacy he is set to inherit. And after years of public drama from Harry and Meghan, interviews, accusations, and explosive documentaries, William's tolerance has worn thin. He is described as firm, focused, and completely unwilling to bend. According to those familiar with the discussions, William is prepared to make hard choices, including supporting the removal of titles, if doing so protects the monarchy's long-term future. One advisor put it bluntly: William will cut a limb to save the body. And he doesn't see this as vengeance. He sees it as responsibility. Where Harry stepped away, William stepped forward. Where Meghan challenged the system, William reinforced it. And where Charles began reshaping the monarchy, William is preparing to finish the job. The message behind closed doors is clear. The crown cannot carry instability into the next generation. Not under William. Not under the future king. Subscribe to Reality Press now and hit that like button so you don't miss any updates on this developing story. While William strengthens his position, Meghan begins preparing for something far more confrontational: a legal battle. Sources say Meghan has spoken with lawyers in both California and the United Kingdom, determined to examine whether the changes in succession rules violate the historic 1701 Act of Settlement, an act that has shaped royal inheritance for over 300 years. To Meghan, the timing of these new rules feels targeted, personal, deliberate, like someone is trying to erase her children from the royal picture. She believes the palace is changing the rules because of Harry and Meghan's departure. The monarchy insists the changes were overdue. But either way, Meghan is ready to fight. Legal advisors warn her that challenging the monarchy is never easy. A lawsuit doesn't stay private. It doesn't remain clean. And it forces everyone involved to give evidence, real statements, real documents, real proof. And that's where the danger begins. If Meghan moves forward, Harry will be forced into the one place he has avoided for years, choosing a side publicly. Standing with Meghan means standing against his own family in court under scrutiny with no turning back. Standing with the palace means breaking the bond he promised never to abandon. For Meghan, the fight is about recognition. For the monarchy, it is about order. For Harry, it is about choosing between two worlds that cannot exist together anymore. The battle hasn't begun yet, but the lines are already being drawn. Make sure you're subscribed to Reality Press and have liked this video to support our exclusive coverage. Now the storm sits directly over the royal family and the crossroads is impossible to ignore. On one side, the monarchy is reshaping itself. Rules rewritten, titles redefined, succession realigned. A clarity review, digging into the past with quiet precision. King Charles is no longer bending. William is not compromising. The palace is closing ranks. On the other side stands Meghan, determined, furious, and prepared to fight for her children's place in a world she believes they were born into. She sees the rule changes as eraser. She sees the clarity review as invasion. She sees the distance between London and California growing deeper every day. And standing between these two worlds is Harry, a prince without a home base, a husband trying to protect his family, a son watching the gates of his past close tighter and tighter. Sources say Harry feels the pressure building, the choices becoming sharper, the decisions becoming unavoidable. Because if Meghan pushes forward with legal action, the monarchy will be forced to respond in ways that expose everything. Documents, testimony, private history, unspoken moments the royal family has kept hidden for generations. And once that begins, there is no returning to peace. Hit that subscribe button and like this video right now to stay informed with Reality Press. This is the moment before the break. The moment the future of two royal children becomes the centerpiece of a constitutional storm. The moment a family conflict turns into a historic reckoning. The monarchy is preparing to move on. Meghan is preparing to fight back. And Harry is preparing for the hardest choice of his life. But one thing is certain. Whatever happens next will not be quiet. It will not be gentled. And it will reshape the royal family forever. Because this isn't the end of the story. This is the spark. The moment before the explosion begins. This has been Reality Press, bringing you breaking news from inside the palace walls. Thank you for watching this exclusive report. If you found this story valuable, please hit that like button right now and subscribe to our channel for more breaking royal news and exclusive investigations. Share this video with your friends and family who need to know the truth. We'll continue following this constitutional crisis as it develops. Make sure to turn on notifications so you're the first to know when we post new updates. Until next time, stay informed, stay connected with Reality Press. Remember, we bring you the truth behind the crown.